Something tells me I'm in the wrong department. Wow, this is some high quality merchandise.
Sarah to register 2, please. Sarah to 2.
When this killing started,
Hey,
it lasts for days, weeks,
you're loading some
even
45?
months.
Yep. Hey, look what I found at Goodwill.
Until the
Back
young
up, Blue.
dawn of the cons.
An NRA jacket! How about that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it fits me too. It's a 2XL.
He allows
Imagine my luck.
to go free. Oh, now, my friend.
Look at that. Right there. Life member. Now I can fool all those guys with their names.
Liar.
Let's say they were way off.
What? I don't look like I could be a life member?
Very
Oh, with that jacket now.
You do something, Mr. Teasdale.
Huh. Good movie. Check it out. Sorry. There's something in the pocket. Feels heavy. It's an NRA. Something or another. It's a multi-tool.
Yeah, it looks like a multi-tool. Cool.
What the heck? That's awesome. I can use that. Simulated wood handles. Oh, that's real wood. From China. That's alright. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
There's something else in here. Wow.
What?
You're not going to believe
What?
this. Look at that!
Oh.
Look at that! Do I have to report this? Well, no wonder it was in there. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
National Rifle Association. Okay, it probably goes with the jacket. Probably a set.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Your
Looks
two
like
$2 at Goodwill just got a lot better.
It was a lot more than $2, my friend. That's the 642 PowerPort J-frame Smith Wesson. Actually, I picked this up at a pawn shop. It's a somewhat uncommon NRA commemorative Smith & Wesson 38 plus P 5-shot J-frame revolver, model 642, which features an Airlight Centennial style hammerless frame and a PowerPort barrel. The one thing I was most curious about with this 642 is whether or not that PowerPort actually does something, or is it actually just a marketing gimmick. The only gun I have that I can compare it to is my Ruger LCR, which is also a 38 plus P. You know, this thing is comparable in barrel length. It's an 1 7/8" barrel, and weight. This is 13.5 ounces. 642 is 15 ounces. But I wanted to do an actual side-by-side comparison and see what I'm getting on video. I did a little bit of slow motion and tried different ammunition, both hand loads and plus P carry ammo. You might notice that I'm using a lot of trigger finger on this thing, a lot more than normal. Normally I just keep the trigger underneath the nail part of the trigger finger like this. This is a short little J-frame, and it's so heavy that I have to actually put it all the way to the joint, but I don't have problems with the gun dipping because it's so short. So I turn the thumb at a 90-degree angle for this gun, and I pull things together. I put upward pressure on the trigger guard, on the bottom of the trigger guard, and I squeeze against here, and that locks it in really nice. So when I dry fire, my sight picture is rock solid. Okay, now the 642. The PowerPort makes a difference, but the larger grip on that LCR makes just as much difference, because it really fills the hand and spreads the load out considerably. Could you tell if there was a difference in muzzle climb? I'd have to pay attention to that this time. I was just feeling for recoil. Now I'm gonna watch my front sight, and I'm gonna flip-flop between the guns and see how it looks. See how it looks from my angle, and maybe you'll be able to tell. You usually can't tell on video how much muzzle rise there is. Anytime you're shooting a 38 and you see it in video, it doesn't look like much. Kind of looks like you're shooting a 22. But I'm going to alternate here. We'll start with the Ruger. That's a considerable, I'm giving it a pretty strong grip. Yeah, that's a considerable amount of muzzle climb. It just kind of takes off. And you see I'm holding high. Oh yeah, there's a huge difference. The PowerPort really does, you know, the impulse in the hand doesn't feel all that much different. Maybe even feels, I don't know if I'd say lighter, the Ruger. It just spreads it out more with that big grip. But it twists in the hand a lot more. You see I'm holding it nice and high. I got my firm grip. And the Smith Wesson. It almost feels like it feels like I'm shooting a lighter cartridge, no doubt about it. And I did notice the effect was much more noticeable with the plus P's. I'm just going to put one of these plus P's in each gun and see what it looks like, see what it feels like. I'm going to be concentrating on the muzzle climb here, starting with the LCR. Nice high firm grip. And the 642. Firm grip. Yeah, big difference. I really can feel it. The PowerPort does something. Anybody that says the PowerPort doesn't work on a 38 is wrong, period. Though I'm not at all a fan of commemorative firearms, little 642 Smith & Wesson PowerPort actually makes an interesting addition to my revolver collection. And whether you like compensated barrels on self-defense guns or not, that little hole right there actually does a noticeable job of keeping the front end down when you're trying to empty that cylinder as fast as you can. So I'd like to thank you for watching my video, and I'd like to thank you for being in my video. Take care. See you later.
I was like laughing during that whole thing.
That's alright.
Don't act scripted. The 642.
What? That wasn't a script. That was all from my mind.
You started out all Nazi style, and
Nazi style.
I was like,
You've been watching too much Military Channel.
In the back.
I should make you hear
Also,
this.
I am not a fan of the commemorative motto.
Scheiß on the commemorative. Alright, help me pick this crap up now. Clean all these guns. Reload the rest of those.